which now brings us to the last single of the night, and then we'll head into an album. Lorde, what was that? Let's listen to that. Well, I mean, before we jump into it, maybe a bit of context, because I've never reacted to Lorde on this channel, mostly because I think her projects were released before I started the project. Okay, slight confession. I've never fully listened to her albums. I've only, I think I admit, like, it's a long time ago, but I think I've like went through them really quickly. But interesting thing that I learned very recently was that apparently all of her albums depict some sort of like consumption of explicit or toxic substance. So like her first album, Heroin, I think was like alcohol themed, and then her second album, which I never can remember the title. Let me actually go. Melodrama. That's what it is. Was apparently themed, like MDMA themed, and then Solar Power was like weed themed, something like that, or like it might be a theory going on, but yeah. I mean, I've definitely like heard many of the tracks. I just have not sat down properly to really listen to them carefully. And I think it's something that we might do ahead of her upcoming project. We're going to take the time to actually go through her albums and react to them as a build-up to the release of her project. But anyway, all this to say that, yeah, What Was That is her brand new single off of an upcoming project, I would assume. And so we're going to listen to that right now.
A place in the city.
Oh yeah, it did remind me a little bit of Supercut.
I cover up all the mirrors. I can't see myself yet. I wear smoke like a wedding fair. Make a meal I won't eat. Step out into the street, alone in a seat. It comes over me, or I'm missing you.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm missing you. And all the things we used to do. MDMA in the back garden, blow our pupils up.
Okay, you know what? I wasn't off.
Baby, what was that? I remember saying then, this is the best cigarette of my life. Well, I want you just like that. Into your hands, we're in a sandstorm and it knocks me out.
I love the synth design.
Never be enough. Oh, since I was 17, I gave you everything. Now we wake from a dream. Well, baby, what was that?
Ooh. Okay.
With me when I'm out with my friends, I stare at their painted faces. They talk current affairs. You had to know this was happening. You weren't feeling my heat when
I got a theory. I'll talk about it after.
Reality. I tried.
Ooh.
Whatever has to pass through me, pass through. But this is staying a while. I know it might not let me go.
Okay.
MDMA in the back garden, blow our pupils up. We kiss for hours straight. Well, baby, what was that? I remember saying then, this is the best cigarette of my life. Well, I want you just like that. Into your hands, we're in a sandstorm and it knocks me out. I didn't know then that you'd never be enough. Oh, since I was 17, I gave you everything. Now we wake from a dream. Well, baby, what was that?
I really like the production of it. Okay.
Was that? Fight, I can make it alright. Baby, what was that?
Interesting. Okay, there's something a little bit experimental about it, and also in the theme of the song, I feel like there is some. It's not entirely about it, but there are some lines that might refer to like the relationship that she's had with like Fame, in a way where like, it's a bit like. I mean, or at least minimally, it's a great song as a kickoff to the era because it's almost saying like, "Hey, I kind of missed you. I missed what it was." But also, isn't it crazy? Like the whole idea of fame and the whole idea of the relationship between fans and artists. And so like, there's something about. I don't. There's a line that you had to know this was happening. You weren't feeling my heat. I feel like it might have to do with like her last album because I know it didn't lift up as much as the other projects before. So I don't know. There's a hint of like maybe it's tainted by the relationship that she's had with like Fame and her fans. It's not entirely about a romantic relationship, but it might be a blend of like a couple of things together. But yeah, production wise, very interesting. It's almost like a return to melodrama. Not quite. There's something a little more experimental, I feel, or at least a track that I know from melodrama. But yeah, I'm gonna be here for her project for sure. And like I said before the track, I'm gonna be curious to go through all of her projects before heading into her next album as a kind of, I guess, kickoff week or something we'll do. Which I'd love to do. But yeah, that was What Was That by Lorde.